Commerce. This is Stacy.
Hi, Stacy. Geno.
Hi, Geno. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm out front.
Did your outside for BJ? Okay, I will go ahead and let her know.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Hey,
How you doing, PJ?
How are you?
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see
All
you.
right. Have you seen this concept before? Have you ever
No,
seen it on
I
TV?
haven't.
Isn't this wild?
This is a bit wild. Now, are you filming now?
Yes.
Because I want to hit you up to be on one of the committees.
Yes, I heard that. The public PR role.
Well, actually, I was thinking more in line with, I had two others that I could use people on.
All right. And if I can't, then people out there might be able to, right?
Student mentoring.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Which is to oversee our scholarship fund, but also to develop things with the schools like career days and summer internships, things like that.
That sounds interesting.
And member relations.
What would that be like?
Helping members communicating out so that they know what's going on, what we're offering, getting new members to join,
Yep.
and bringing value to the membership.
Wow. Now, did this exist before?
No.
This is all you coming up with new ideas?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, we can definitely talk about it. I've got a few other ideas I want to talk to you about.
Good.
We'll talk maybe a little bit later.
Good.
But so how's it going?
It's going great. I can't believe the day goes by so fast.
How long have you been the head of the chamber now?
6 weeks.
6 weeks.
Before this, had been in real estate for 30 years, and my last position was Senior Vice President of Marketing for ERA Real Estate internationally.
Oh, and where was this out of?
It was out of Parsippany, New Jersey, but I traveled all over the world, setting up tools and systems for real estate businesses.
And
so there's a lot of translation with it.
You got it.
Because this is, I believe, setting up tools, systems, hopefully training and workshops, those kinds of things for our local businesses,
Yep.
and to see that they find improvement in their business and growth.
Where you were doing this in New York, how did you find out about this job?
My husband and I have had a house up here since the mid-90s,
Oh, okay.
coming up in the summers and off-season whenever we could. And we started a major renovation a couple of years ago with the intention of coming up here full-time. And I was up here for the summer, starting to scout out positions. And my neighbor called me up and said, "Oh, this is great." She happens to be a chamber member and said, "This is a perfect job for you. You should apply." And that's how it started.
And is your husband here?
He is
Full-time?
not here yet.
Yeah.
He is a police officer in New Jersey. He has 33 years on the job.
Oh boy.
And so he is working on his retirement package.
So when do you expect him to be here full time?
Hopefully very soon. We don't have a definite date. There is a package out right now that they're looking at, and he's just waiting for the signing on the dotted line, so to speak.
Great. Do you still have ties with real estate? I mean, are you still a broker?
I still am a licensed broker. I'm licensed in both New Jersey and Massachusetts.
Would that be a conflict for you to sell real estate here and be the head of the chamber?
I hadn't even thought of that.
Well, why not? I mean, I'm sure there's a few houses here that need to be sold.
Yeah, that's true, but I think right now I got my hands full.
You do. Yeah, I'd say you do. Now, did you know what you were getting yourself into when you got this job?
What do you mean by that?
All right, I heard, Scuttlebutt has it.
Scuttlebutt has it.
Yeah, that the money the state was going to give the chamber, which it normally does, which is like, what's it, $300,000?
The state money, was cut by, I believe it was about 82%. The state doesn't have the funding. So that has been a huge
Did you know that?
hole. I didn't know specifically how affected the chamber was.
Yeah.
But I have worked before in getting funding and regrouping and regenerating. When I took over my job at ERA, obviously different size budgets, but that budget was $6 million in debt.
Oh, it was.
Yes, and I got it out of debt in about a year and a half. So
you look at this more of
it's
as
an
a challenge,
opportunity.
an opportunity. So how do you plan to deal with that, with the lack of those kinds of funds?
Well,
What
I
are
think
some
one of the biggest things we need to do is really look at who the chamber is and what they should be on the island. There's a lot of opinions on that. The chamber here has always been considered sort of a tourist promotion group, bringing people to the island for tourism, which is not to say that it should continue to do that, but we also need to look at a lot of businesses on the island who are here for the year-round residents and how we help them grow. A Chamber of Commerce is a business organization, small business organization, helping those small businesses grow, and also, where needed, stepping in and being a voice for them.
Does
wherever
it
it's
necessarily
needed.
mean that you need to be a member for you to? Because I mean, if
We
you're
are
speaking
starting
about,
to offer a lot for non-members. There will be a difference in the fee structure. For example, some of the workshops and seminars, obviously if there's a member who's paying year-round dues, they're going to have that seminar or workshop either for free or for a very discounted price over at what a non-member would pay.
Okay.
We also have other things that really are member-only events. Obviously, we hope everybody will join the chamber and see value in it. And a lot of that comes from the networking and the one-on-one type of mentoring and things that we can provide. So while non-members will certainly have an advantage as far as the chamber speaking up for small business on the island, it's really the members of the chamber who are bringing that voice to me and the executive board of the chamber to take that out to the world.
Mm-hmm. How do you? So getting back to the specifics of how are you going to keep the chamber vibrant without that kind of money?
Well, one of the first things we want to look at is, membership and gaining more membership. We currently have just under 600 members. We have a list of businesses on the island that are not members. That's maybe another 1,500.
Is that
businesses.
how many businesses we have?
So yeah, somewhere
It's
in that
around
range.
1,500.
So
We have 600.
we have
as
a little
members?
under 600.
A little under 6.
So we can easily double our membership. I think we all need to look at state funding as a nice bonus, but certainly we don't want to be dependent on it.
I agree.
And so therefore, if that means we have to look at what we're spending our money on and cut back on the expensive advertising and things like that for off-island promotions, there are other ways to look at that. One of the things we're looking at is revamping our website, which is in dire need of revamping. And by doing that, you create a place where you can be found without having to spend on print advertising, which is a first step to make a big difference in our budgets. And also create a revenue stream for us, because we can obviously have advertising on that website.
Facebook has become, having a Facebook page.
And we have
seems
Facebook
very big.
and all of those things. We've worked on that, and
That seems to be the new way to go.
and that's been a great way to get out to tourists and that kind of thing. So there's a lot of ways to do that and pull back on some of the other type of actual print advertising if we need to.
Well, of course.
And look at
Diversify.
other ways to diversify and get our message out.